What's up, YouTube? All right, so I'm gonna try to make this short, all right, but I cover a lot of information. So make sure you look down below in the description and make sure you click on those links, because these videos that I'm gonna talk about in this video are gonna be very important to you if you're looking to make a decision in purchasing either Humminbird's Mega Live View or moving with a Garmin Panoptix LiveScope. So I'm going to talk about the different ones and what Humminbird has and give my honest opinion. And you guys can comment about how I'm a hater and all this other stuff and I'm crazy and I don't know nothing or whatever. But I'm just basing off what I see on Garmin's website and what I see on Humminbird's website. So you guys can go to their websites. You can do a side-by-side, have dual monitors, all this other stuff, and look. Okay, I have a Garmin. I have an Echo Map, I believe 1022 with an LVS32 on it. Okay, that's what I have. Just so disappointed in Humminbird. All right, so if you haven't, please like and subscribe and ring that bell to get notifications every time I post a video. All right. Since that's out of the way, let's get started. First off, Humminbird, you screwed up, you dropped the ball, and disappointed. I've seen all the comments on Humminbird's social media pages, their YouTube. I would say a lot more disappointment than there is happiness. So I'm going to give you the short version real quick. Humminbird's Mega Live View is like Pong, okay? If you all remember Pong, okay, that's Humminbird is Pong, all right? Garmin is like, I mean, you could say Sega, but I'll do better. We'll call it Nintendo. When Nintendo first came out, 8-bit. We'll call it 8-bit, okay? And Humminbird right now with their Mega Live View is Pong. Huge difference, huge, night and day, okay? I'm looking at Humminbird's video right now on down mode. I see a blob. I see a lure that's basically the same size as a fish. Like, how am I supposed to know? I mean, obviously you can probably tell which one's your lure and which fish when you move it up and down. But if I just let my lure stay down there, like, how would I know which one is a fish and what's not? I mean, obviously maybe because it's not moving, but I mean, it's just Pong. All right, Pong. Let's go to forward mode. Pong. I mean, it's not good. And the only one that's good is landscape, and that's just because you can actually see it's a little bit better. But here's the thing: when you look on there, look at the pictures, because if you look at the picture on the landscape mode on Humminbird's page, there's 2 laydowns in the picture, all right, facing in front of the boat. But I'm looking here in the video, I don't see no laydowns. So, think about that. Just look at it. It's on their website. I mean, I'm not making this up. So here's the thing. Garmin came out with an LVS12, which was able to connect directly into some units. All right. If you watch this video that I'm going to post down in the description, it's a Garmin webinar all about Panoptix electronics, and they talk about the LVS12. And I believe this video is like 3 to 5 months old, and it tells you what's different between that and the LVS32. All right. The LVS32 needs a black box. The LVS12 does not, and it's only compatible with some units. Now I'm looking here at the LVS32. Comes with a black box, the GLS10 sonar black box, and the transmit power is 500 watts, and the sonar features and specifications, frequencies supported is 530 to 1100 kilohertz. Maximum depth down and forward is 200 feet. The electrical power output, 10 to 32 volts. Power usage, 21 watts typical, 58 watts max, and a fuse is 7.5 amps. All right, so pretty powerful unit. Okay, I don't know what Humminbird is because they don't list anything under their specs. All right, they have nothing, no specs, no nothing. They just have videos. Great marketing. I mean, anybody can market crap, if you market good enough. But you got Pong over here, and you got Nintendo over here with Garmin. Now I want to talk about the LV, the LV12, LVS12, because this unit, in my opinion, is kind of what Humminbird was trying to achieve. Is just have one unit where they can sell the transducer and do everything through the unit. Because Hummingbird's units their head units are, it's a powerful unit. I talked to a guy at Humminbird months ago, and they said that they, because I have a Solix, the 3rd gen, that it's micro, and they said they made it smaller because there's fans in the unit. That's what he told me. He said there's fans in the units because it gets hot when it, operating. I don't know if that's true. I don't know where it's venting out, but that's what he said. But again, with the Panoptix LiveScope LVS12 transducer, $500, $499.99. That's just a transducer, and that's the plug-in. Think about this. Humminbird wants to charge you $1,500 just for a transducer to plug in. And so you can have Pong imagery, or you can have Nintendo imagery. So what do you want? I'll tell you this, under their specs, again, the frequencies 530 to 1100 kilohertz. Power is 500 watts. Now again, this is transducer going into a unit. 30 degree by 20 degree forward and 30 by 20 down and forward 200 feet. And that's pretty much it. They even, now watch that video again, because this guy talks about it. Again, it's 27 minutes, but it'll make you think about some stuff. No black box, very limited, missing some detail. The LVS12 has two sonar beams and one array. The LVS32 has 6 sonar beams and 3 arrays. So, that's, you're paying more for better detail. Okay. Again, the LVS12 is way better than this. It's way better than the Pong stuff that Humminbird has. So do your research. Okay. Click on these links down there below and watch those videos. I know it's a lot, but why would you want to spend $1,500 on a transducer? Okay, on a transducer. At least throw a box in there. And now here's the thing, Humminbird. If somebody from Hummingbird's watching, this is what you should do. You should go back to the drawing board, take your Mega Live Plus, and put all that technology in a black box, and maybe up everything within maybe power, maybe 750, maybe your frequency, do 750 to 1500. I don't know, something like that. And then maybe you might have some. I'm not an engineer. I'm just throwing out numbers. But maybe you should do that, and then maybe charge about $1,500 to $1,700 for it. And I think, if you're on a 32-bit level, maybe a PlayStation level or something like the 1st gen PlayStation, I think people wouldn't mind paying that much money for it. Okay, that's my opinion. What you should do. So you have Pong, or you can go with Nintendo. All right, Pong is Humminbird. Nintendo is, and we're talking 1st gen Nintendo 8-bit. That is Garmin right now. So again, I'm a huge fan of Humminbird. I'm disappointed that this is what happened. I have Humminbirds on my boat. I have 2 Solixes, and I have a Garmin 1022 Echo Map and the LiveScope. So I'm gonna do some more videos this weekend, and I might even jump in the water and swim around while my buddy records it and everything to kind of show you the imagery. I canceled my order from Russell Marine for it. I also have a 360 Humminbird Mega Live on my unit or on my boat as well. So, I'm just calling out Humminbird and say, hey, you failed. You dropped the ball. You thought that this was good. And there'll be some people that will buy it. There will be. But I think you could take your $1,500 and then pay an extra $500 or $1,000 and get a way better unit, a way better product, that you want. I mean, you could barely even tell the difference between a lure. At least in Garmin, you can see your lure and stuff like that, looking good, a good imagery. And same with fish. You can see the fish, the tail, everything. So, I hope hope this information helps you to make an educated decision on this. Go watch the videos. I'm going to provide you a link to that YouTube channel or to that YouTube video of Garmin's webinar. I'm also going to provide you a link to Garmin's website page for the Panoptix, so you can look at everything. Also, one last thing I want to point out is that it's kind of ironic, but Garmin's Panoptix PS22-TR looks like I don't say identical, but it kind of has like the same housing as Humminbird's Mega Live View. Just saying. So, kind of close. All right, just kind of close. But I hope this helps you make an educated decision. Might save you some money. Might make you want to relook and think of things. And I know a lot of you guys already have Humminbirds, and some of you don't want to spend that money and stuff. And that's fine. This video is just for informative and have you really think about the two different, because I haven't seen a video actually really identify this. But put your time in, do some research, and then hopefully you make a great educated decision. So again, if you like this video, hit the like button, please subscribe, tap that bell so you can get our notifications. Till the next video, see you next time.